guys, I know this isn't really how a Florida vlog starts, but I don't have any footage from the 4th and 5th day, 4th and 5th day of my Florida trip 2015. I do somewhere, but I haven't got it. It's in my boyfriend's house and I couldn't tell you where it is, so it's not lost, but I haven't got it. And I can't really put in the footage because I mean I went to a water park and Discovery Cove on these days, so I'm like in my bikini and I'm not ready to share that on social media yet. I haven't even got pictures on Facebook of that. So the 4th and 5th day of my Florida holiday, I'm going to insert pictures sort of in this talky vlog and just sort of go through what I did that day because it is a bit confusing. Okay, this is my Florida itinerary for 2015. And as you can see, for my 3rd day in Florida, it says Discovery Cove. So we went into Discovery Cove and they said, okay, where's the letter of consent from my dad, from my boyfriend's parents? And they were like, we don't have one, we didn't realise we had to have that. And she was like, yep, we need this letter signed. She pulled out and this letter signed, and she went, and I need a picture of a driving licence from either my dad or my mum. So we were like, oh. So we couldn't get into Discovery Cove, and as you know, Discovery Cove is really booked up because it is such a popular place. So we said, okay, is there any other time we could come back during our holiday? And they said the only time you can come back is tomorrow, so the 4th day of our holiday, which was the 22nd. So the 21st we were supposed to go, the 22nd they said we could book, and it was the only day that was available. So we were like, okay, we'll get that. So as soon as I said that, I was on the phone to my dad. Dad, I need this, and they emailed him all the stuff he needed to sign, and apparently he needed to take a picture of it because obviously he wasn't there. He needed to take a picture of it and send it to Discovery Cove, including a picture of his driving licence. Anyways, he got it all done by the end of that day. Literally, it was like 1 in the morning, my time, and he got it done. And I was like, thank you, Dad, and he was like all stressed out, he didn't want to do it and all this stuff. But so the 22nd we could get into Discovery Cove and everything was fine. But on the 21st, because obviously we couldn't get into Discovery Cove, we went to a water park, which was Aquatica, which is SeaWorld's water park, and it's really fun. It has lots of slides and stuff. We just chilled out there for the day, which I'll insert some pictures now. And then this picture, which I want to talk about specifically, is when it started raining. And obviously we didn't have a cabana or anything, which you can get there, but we didn't have one. And there's not really any shelter. I mean, in Florida it rains for like an hour every day. And it was quite late. I mean, if we were at Discovery Cove, it would have like shut down. We wouldn't have been able to do our dolphin swim and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, so we built a little fort out of the slides that you go down one of the rides. They're bright blue and they're like a mat, like a water sort of mat, and we built a fort out of them. And I also fell asleep in Aquatica because I was shattered. So I slept on my sunbed and so did my boyfriend. And that picture's actually on my wall, I think. Yeah, it's up there on my Florida wall. That we fell asleep in Aquatica. I don't have many pictures from the day because obviously I was in my bikini. I don't really like my picture being taken in my bikini. And yes, that was a fun day. And then on the 22nd, when we could go to Discovery Cove, we got there and everything was fine, and we got through and we were like, F you, Discovery Cove, being such assholes and so awkward for not telling us that before we got there. Anyway, so for Discovery Cove we had a dolphin swim booked and we had a sea venture booked, which if you don't know, I'll insert a picture, not of us but of what it is. You basically go underwater with this giant helmet on, and it doesn't stick to you, it's just a helmet, so it's like you can reach up and it's like a cup. They show this diagram, and you know when you put a cup in water and it has air in it and it doesn't get any water in? It's like that, but with your head. And the whole concept, I was like, huh? And you needed to pop your ears, and I have really bad ears, so the whole time of it I cried my eyes out because my ears hurted. That's a great word, great grammar. My ears hurt, and it was just the whole concept of that I could reach up in my helmet and touch my face and it was dry, and then I could put my hand out and it was wet. I was like, why am I not drowning? And it was just terrifying. There was this noise of air. Oh, it's terrifying, but I did it. There was a point where we saw the sharks in this tank, and then you go around again and all these fish swarm you, literally swarm you, and that you can hold a sea crab and a sea snail, but I didn't want to do that because I was too freaked out. I was like, no, stop, 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 this is too much. But then I got out and I was like, I actually really enjoyed that. And everyone was like, really? Are you sure? So yeah, but I got, like, the first aiders came over to me and they were like, code green, and I was like, what's a code green? I'm fine. But they were like, why were you crying then? I was like, do you know, it just freaked me out. It was a weird concept and it just baffled me a bit. But that's what I did in Discovery Cove. Did the dolphin swim, which was like the happiest time of my life. I loved it so much. As soon as I got out I was like, I want a dolphin and I want one now. So that was Discovery Cove and Aquatica of day 4 and 5 of Florida. I'm sorry I didn't have any footage, but I mean, as I said, I wasn't planning on vlogging the trip. I just filmed randomly. I wasn't planning to do this, so that's why I haven't got much, but I promise this year's Florida vlogs will be so much better and so much detailed, and I'll be talking during them and they'll just be a lot better. So wait till then because they'll be really good. I promise. So that was day 4 and 5 of Florida. I hope you enjoyed this video, although it's pretty shitty, but have a good day. Bye.